Gotta be a Photoshop job, right? Nope, it's real enough, alright. Shot in 1976 is one of the stranger airshow stunts in history. The human fly, also known as Rick Rojat, was a creation of a couple of sausage makers from Montreal who saw promotional gold in a mysterious superhero in a red suit. For the flying part, they turned to famed aviation entrepreneur and movie pilot Clay Lacy, who recently told AVweb the real story behind this photo.
Well, the guy called one Sunday morning about 7. My wife picked up the phone and she said, we were still sleeping, and she said, "This must be for you." And this guy came on and he said, "This is a human fly calling from Montreal." He said, "Evil Knievel gave me your name." And I thought, oh, great, you know. He said, let me explain to you what I want to do. And he said, "Don't say anything until I'm finished." I said, okay. So I want to stand on top of a Learjet in flight. And he said, over the Bonneville salt flats, with, upside down with my head 2 feet to the ground. He said, what do you think? I said, well, fly. I said, I'd have to give this a lot of thought. And I don't have much time to think about it right now, so I'm really not interested in.
But a week later, Lacy realized the human fly stunt would be priceless promotion for an air show he had planned at Mojave. And since he had access to a DC-8 due to some international ferry work he was doing, the fly got a counteroffer.
So I called him back and I said, say, how would you like to fly on top of a 4-engine airliner? Oh, that'd be great, great. He said, can we fly upside down? I said, well, no, I don't think you can do that. But anyway, I said, if you're interested, well, come on out or let me know. So, make a long story short, we figured out how to do it and started building it. The FAA wasn't thrilled about it, but the only reason, the only thing they could really deny me from flying the airplane was we didn't have an approved maintenance program on the airplane. I knew some people in Washington. I called FAA in Washington and I got someone there to say, like I said, I'm only going to fly it maybe 2 or 3 hours. By the time we got everything approved to do it, it was on Friday, and I did not get to do it and get it on TV like Wednesday or Thursday, like I'd hoped and planned to help our show.
Lacy flew the Fly Act 3 times, twice at Mojave and once in Dallas, where things didn't go exactly to plan.
We had to fly, though, about 20 miles. We were doing it at Arlington, Texas, about 20 miles south of Dallas-Fort Worth. And we flew out of the big it was new airport then, DFW, and Dallas-Fort Worth Airport. And that was funny. We were out there holding for takeoff, and him standing up on top of the airplane and said human fly on it. And these airliners were coming in. They were flying into the ground making lousy landings, about 3 or 4 of them in a row. They're so interested in looking to see what in the world this was. And they had rain down there that day and decided we couldn't do it and come back. So we came back to Dallas-Fort Worth. On final approach, maybe 4 miles out on final approach, we started hitting some great big raindrops. Boy, they made a noise on the windshield. And not a lot of them, but big ones. We couldn't talk to him, but we had a camera, my Astrovision camera system. We had one of the camera tubes sticking out through the top, and I could see him. I could watch him. But when we hit that rain, all of a sudden his arms went back. He let go of the cables he was holding on to, and so we landed, and we had to have a cherry picker, to get him on and off. And the cherry picker brought him down. He said it felt like bullets. It felt like bullets, and he had a leather suit that he had made to wear the human fly suit. And it was a little loose on the legs. And I told him at Mojave he should get it tightened up so you could lace it up, his legs, so it wouldn't flap or hurt him. Well, in this rain, as that leather got wet and stuff, it didn't take but just a minute. it was flapping on his thighs, his legs, and boy, they were red. I mean, they were really red.
Rojat survived the experience, but a year later his stunt career evidently ended with this horrific motorcycle jump accident. As for Lacy, we asked if he'd do it all again.
Sure, I'd do it again. Yeah, it was fun. It was good for a lot of laughs. We had a good time.